It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan here, along with Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg. Happy you could join us. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And as we take a long look here at Kawhi Leonard, guys, what's your thought on him?
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers, with some unbelievable plays down the stretch of tight ball games.
And also, Steve, I think he's the definition of a lockdown defender. It doesn't matter what style of player he's up against. He can handle just about anything that's thrown at him.
You can feel the energy here in the Bradley Sox. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. Score a lot. They came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
A lot of familiarity
for adjustments.
And Leonard no good on that one.
Nobody saw it coming. To lose to that team would have been surprise enough, but to get blown out like that, wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they were just sleepwalking their way through the invisible in my world.
Here's Walker, following the three by Milwaukee. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Payton. Moncrief the pass to Payton. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away.
And DeRozan kicks to Perkins. Outside, Walker. And a foul on the shot. And that one falls for Walker. And so Walker nails both of them.
All game long.
Moncrief kicks to Payton. Robinson kicks it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. That is good.
All movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Shot's good by Walker. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Robinson.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand. Then making the most out of their possessions here.
And it's Walker penetrating. Valenciunas. Great positioning on the putback.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, on the ropes.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Mike Brown. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, he said basically rebounding is as much as save. They've already proven to be a great offensive rebounding team, and he'd like to see that reputation grow just a little bit more today.
All right, Doris, thank you. So Clark can really focus on pushing the boards here.
Well, that's always, Kevin, a big part of winning basketball is doing like that.
And a close
pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Feeds it to Leonard. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. In the third spot, Dwight Howard.
He was actually...
And it's Walker penetrating, and he goes in for the dunk. That's a man. Leonard, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's DeRozan, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes.
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
That's tipped, and it's stolen by Moncrief. And up the court from the Bucks on the break. Wow. Now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question?
Walker's shot is off.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities. Robbins, we like it.
And Walker kicks to Perkins. for three. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Payton passes to Leonard. Back to Payton. The tray. That's good.
Look at Dwight Howard. Some stats on him. Great year for him last year. Third in rebounding. And his top 15 rank.
Knocks it loose.
Well, this has been an ugly, ugly start to the game for them.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Aureus, green on Moncrief. Walker goes in. Here's Valanciunas. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Passes it to Gay. Leaps for it. Davis with it. Now guarded by Beverly. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that.
6'9", close to 300 pounds, but he's surprisingly light on it.
And both free throws good for Davis. Green dishes to Mourning. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D.
Engine that drives them at any given time.
They swipe it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the lead.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard.
Anderson is checked in for Gay. And it's Livingston in for Kemba Walker. Offensive rebound, Mourning. Excellent D there from Livingston.
Well, he was right there, but the defensive pressure
Hit a tough shot.
First trip to the line for him here. Both free throws good from Livingston. Shooting 56% in his first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Leonard. And count the basket. He was... Ball. 8-point game. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Work it inside, and that's been very successful so far.
And they've made the most of their opportunities inside.
And that's something that they shouldn't do. Well, they find themselves with a big deficit here in the first. One category that jumps out at me, second. Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the...
Weren't the best in the league, but they were pretty close. Wow, that's 3 in the first quarter, and I think
Perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Davis. He leading by 11. Green kicks to Beverly. World peace. Traps in the tray.
And what jumps out at you guys, the movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Green dishes to world peace. The feed to Leonard. Bucks passing it around. And here's Green outside. Good on the shot. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Leonard with the steal for the finish. And there's the lay-in. Wide right. Hits off the rim.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? The power punch right there.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And it's blocked. They need this, and it's sent back by Leonard. And world peace kicks to Beverly. And another three for Milwaukee.
Now, defensively, they have to pick up the intensity and close out on shooters.
Steve, you're right. I mean, they're getting picked apart out there, and the intensity on D's got to pick up as well. I mean, you can't have it on cruise control on defense.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Another steal. With the lead pass. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 5.
Well, they continue to be sloppy with the ball, and they're shooting themselves in the foot right now.
Yeah, it's hard enough to win in this league, Steve. I mean, you can't afford careless mistakes if you're going to be a winning team. Man.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them. That's his second foul all
Free throw line tonight.
well, one of the highlights, clutch factor.
You know, they can't be happy about the job they've done from the foul line to this. Out there and make the free throws for them. It's really frustrating when you miss those opportunities, but it's still early. They've got time to get it changed.
Ori buries the long-range jumper.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted.
Early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
The pass to Leonard. Kicks it to Beverly. The dish to world peace. And they come right back with their own. Pass to Ori. Here's Livingston. And another 3 for Cleveland. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Milwaukee on top, running away with it. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K. A win against the Detroit Pistons.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total on the opponent's home floor.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Ori. Livingston is out there with McCollum. And there's Martin. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points.
With it to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
And season's best free throw shooting team. No good on the 3. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Boston.
Yeah, I don't think they enjoyed watching the tape of them, yet they got completely crushed.
I'm actually still trying to figure out what happened there, Steve. No matter how it looks on paper, you still got to show up. Aren't interested in being there.
And here's McCollum. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. McCollum kicks to Livingston. Hammers the alley-oop.
Chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. Put it in the hole.
Still, I think the key to their team was the steals that you talked about, because they were a team that put a lot of pressure on the offense. When they did, they usually converted those into points at the other end, and that's one of the reasons they were pretty good.
Here's Moncrief. Sally. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. He dishes it to Livingston. Back to Perkins. That drops, and it comes off the assist from afar.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
You know, giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence. And we we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of.
Kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And he's very much a student of the game in terms of getting to know the tendencies of whichever player he's guarding.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Chandler. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, the big fella showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfect. And a little under 3.5. This goes to show you the varying styles of play teams. You can match up well with a particular team and not your conference.
What I look at as an analyst, there's something about these two teams, though, meeting. It always seems to end up being more exciting than it would be otherwise.
Gets the bucket. And Bruce got
Point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
McCollum kicks to Mark. Pass to McCollum. The feed to Perkins. For three. Gets it to go. Perkins. Tipped away. Outside, Martin. Passes it to Perkins. To the paint. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Perkins.
The points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of it.
This lead for themselves here.
Martin with it. There's the dish to Perkins. Chandler with the block. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Trail by 20. Knocked away. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Up and in on the way.
Job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Gets the bucket. And so it's Cleveland. That free throw good from Livingston. Both free throws good from Livingston. Ori with the rebound. Ori's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the wins on C.J. McCollum.
Take a look at what Moncrief in the pile up for him also.
They sure have, and there he is.
He's jammed himself as long as he can avoid a third before the...
Here. He's perfect from the line this time. Gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Robinson, that's good. And it's Peyton with the assist.
They ID'd the edge they had inside. They just continued to attack it.
Here is Livingston. He's got 22. Shot starts.
And the complexion of the game as a result may change.
And Moncrief gets it to go. Moncrief's got 16 points. 5. Rebound by Meta World Peace. Bucks leading by 19. Peyton passes to Moncrief. And 2 free throws. For Milwaukee, they have gone just 4. Cavaliers making a switch here. Moncrief hits them both. Knocks it loose. And the first one at the line. Both free throws good from Livingston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Feeds it to Leonard. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Green kicks to Robinson. Moncrief. And that's good. Robinson.
Honest, he's been this quarter. The game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And stolen by Peyton. And here we go. Here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season.
Most impressive aspect of their team last year, Clark, was the few turnovers that they committed. In the top 10 in the league in terms of fewest turnovers per game, and that boded well for them. Anytime they took care of the basketball, they were extremely difficult to beat, and that became a big part of their identity.
Here's Leonard. Soft touch off the glass.
On the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here is Livingston. 27 points for him. Back to DeRozan. And another three for Cleveland. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Such an acrobatic player. Support his body and still have the balance and the anticipation to make the shot. Pretty amazing.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth.
Cavaliers. Gay comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Kemba Walker in for Sean Livingston. Here's Walker, and Kemba Walker is going to pick. Here's Leonard. Off target from three-point range.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to
miss that look consistently.
The Bucks have taken.
And this team shot the ball extremely well from the stripe. Huge fact.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. Lets a floater go. That falls. Nice feed. That's got assist number 5 here tonight. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Back to Leonard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Howard. Makes a fantastic move and nails this.
on that move to the hoop.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Good. DeRozan's got nice.
Standing offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Dishes it to Walker. And it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Ball's knocked loose. Up top, Leonard. He's covered by Gay. That's good.
Good job there recognizing the miss.
And it's off the back rim. No good. Howard with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
And Green gets it to go.
It is so hard to contain it. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. And get ready now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. The second half will be coming up right after that on 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thursday is always a great night for basketball on 2K Sports. So let's look back at first half action. A full head of steam for the Bucks, playing great basketball. They're off to a hot start this season. They'd like to continue that hot streak in this game. Their offense has been prolific, moving the ball, getting tons of shots, different looks, options everywhere, around the rim, downtown, mid-range. How do you want it? Kawhi Leonard having no trouble against the Cavaliers D. At the break, 30 points and seems to have a hand in every defensive play. He's all over the court. And the Cavaliers, they've been struggling a bit. Too many turnovers, tough to win when you're giving the ball away as easily as they have. They need to start playing smarter basketball in the second half. DeMar DeRozan really playing effortlessly. He has 17 points, and his defense has been very solid. He's been
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I know we've said this many times.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Then it's Gary Payton, then it's Robinson, and it's Moncrief in at the 2 spot. And Walker gets to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Any given time.
Leonard attacking. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Dribble 2. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
And he knocks down. So he gets them both.
They had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Stolen by Walker. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Howard with the block. Robinson sets a screen for Leonard.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. 9th in fewest turnovers per game, 12th in steals. And they were in the top half.
In terms of fewest turnovers per game, and that boded well.
Leonard hits them both. And Walker kicks to DeRozan. Rudy Gay on the wing. Knocked loose. Perkins with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Shot's good by Walker.
Own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
Walker against Leonard. Steps back and drains the jump shot. From deep, Walker.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Bucks on defense. Walker dishes two to DeRozan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another.
Beautiful.
Boy, with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Leonard attacking. He dishes it to Robinson. And he dunks it down. Look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. In third, the Cavaliers.
You can tell by watching them just how
For now, just goes to show you the varying styles of play and various strengths and weaknesses, Clark, of the teams. You can match up well with a particular team.
And that always seems to end up being more exciting than it would be otherwise.
The free throw drops for Valentine. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. A floater. Howard. That's good. Walker against Payton. And there's the call on Howard. That's his third foul. So that one is off. And he's good on the second. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. Leonard attacking. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Decision, just poor execution.
Leonard the pass to Robinson. And so he draws the foul on the shot.
you need of just how high his basketball IQ to shoot well from the free throw line like they are. Their lead is going to be pretty steady.
Tipped away. Leonard with the steal. Left side, Leonard. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist. Guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing.
That's good from Gay. The Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And Robinson throws it down home.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much.
Payton drops.
Get it! Watch out now! Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk. No good from Gay.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And it's slammed in by Howard. Moncrief against DeRozan. And the Falky. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And Beverly kicks to Mutombo. Here's world peace. And another three for Milwaukee.
Three-pointers been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
All times, because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And offensively, you'll find him.
Walker goes in. Here's world peace. 14 points for him. Took him no time at all on that one. World peace. Mutombo dishes to Morning. Stolen by Walker. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Guarded by Walker. Mutombo kicks to Morning. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding?
Unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Kicks to Valanciunas. There's the bucket. Good. Valanciunas. And the pass to DeRozan. Goes back up. Valanciunas. Good. Valanciunas has got 14.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive block.
Maryland. Davis comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and McCollum subbed in for Rudy Gay. Shots good by Walker.
Shooting the ball extremely well.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it high. So good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong. Career.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. Davis with a screen on Leonard. Davis setting the pick for DeRozan. Here's McCollum. Here's Ori. Again, the Cavaliers score.
He has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Gets it to go. DeRozan's going to have.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
And Morning throws it down.
Check out the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. What a year.
All season long. They really counted on him to carry the load.
And the foul number 5 on him. And the Cavaliers making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in.
Stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Payton passes to Leonard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. He has a highlight.
Might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Gary Payton.
No, he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
And it's stolen by Moncrief. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Robinson with the jam. No luck. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Our superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Beautiful feed. Nicely done.
Dishes to Green. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. Milwaukee the rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the... And that one here. He hits both from the stripe. Here's DeRozan. Gladness. Can't get it to fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Bucks ahead, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half. Well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't matter anymore.
Davis against Sally. Shoots. Livingston, that's good. It's rebounded by Livingston. The Cavaliers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Leonard attacking, drills the elbow jumper. Leonard's got... Back to Martin. Leonard with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. So he gets the whistle. No good. Good on the second free throw. That's tipped. And Beverly kicks to Green.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet and misses from short range. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And it's Davis with the jam.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Beverly the pass to Sally. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Livingston is running. Tech transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game.
Martin dishes to Livingston. The second chance effort. That drops. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Richardson is a prolific three-point shooter, Kevin. Takes about half of his shots from long range.
No harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Richardson for 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Payton. Here's Chandler. Here's World Peace. 3 from the inbound. And another 3 from Milwaukee.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
Another steal. And Beverly kicks the...
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Oh, that's blocked. But they get it back.
Tough play underneath to give them another shot.
From deep, Richardson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's...
Watch out. He can climb the ladder, can't he?
And them a lot with his passing and with his
defense, and really playing a nice game.
And both free throws good for Peyton. The fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Livingston. They're running. Beverly dishes to World Peace. Good. World Peace.
Defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Rejected by Peyton. They get it back. Sent that one away, but after it touched the on 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Poked loose. It's taken away by Peyton. And here's the fast break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
I'd say that
Getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Here's the feed to Martin. From 8. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. Milwaukee with the ball. Peyton kicks to World Peace. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. And that's now 30 points.
Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Close the breakaway. Peyton drives in. World Peace up top. And they will get the basket here, folks. Beverly, the pass to Peyton. There's the dish to Beverly. Bucks passing it around. World Peace. And again,
he has just been unconscious this quarter.
Passes it to Richardson. He dishes it to Livingston. Outside, Martin. He feeds it to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Buries it down low.
Defensively, because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Beverly dishes to Peyton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And another miss by Cleveland. The Bucks shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%.
While they're winning the speed game.
Offensively and in the open court, tremendous flow.
Here's Livingston. Kicks it out to Richardson. And the shot is good.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
And it's Dikembe with the jam. Catch the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Great positioning on the putback.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit. Big time.
For good measure.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little showboating out there.
Livingston, that's good. Living for Milwaukee. They're shooting a superb 63% from the field. Here's World Peace. They get it again. He passes to Peyton. Back to World Peace. Kicks it to Morning. Peyton. The pass to Beverly. Feeds it to World Peace. For the 3. That is good. World Peace has got
lacking there on that three-pointer.
Outside, Martin. He kicks it to Livingston. Back to Martin. Dishes to Livingston. The 3, and that one's good. Livingston's.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half. And tackle.
Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Leonard with the steal, and up. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Green fires for 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Leonard with the steal.
Guys, untidy. You got to
play with control and composure, Kevin.
Well, it's ball game, but losing him to foul trouble will make it a.
The feed to Green. Back to Peyton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Green kicks to Peyton. The dish now to Chandler. Pass to Beverly. Peyton outside. He feeds it to Beverly. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assists. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McCollum. That's good. But they'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Cleveland the rebound. Great D that time from Green.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.